Hey everybody, it's Jill for today, and I have a book review of a couple of books that I really love and thought I might just share them with you. They're terribly interesting, if nothing else. They're a great read. I had started out with this one many years ago. This is Nutritional Healing. It's by Phyllis Balch, and she is a nutritional counselor. And it's also someone else named Stacy Bell, who is a registered dietitian. And when this book came out, I don't know, 20 years ago, it was about half the width. And this is a huge book. It's 600 and some odd pages, I believe. Yeah, no, excuse me, it's over 800 pages, 850 or so. And it is the most wonderful reference book. I really like it. It doesn't take the place of a doctor. You know, I would never suggest that this was a book that would take care of all medical needs. Certainly not for us. But lots of times, you know, if I say, well, I have cancer, so I would look in this book under cancer, and it gives me ideas of different nutritional aids that I can take to boost my system, things that I can do to stay away from that will help boost my system. And I'll explain a little bit about how the book works. In the beginning of the book, it talks about all kinds of vitamins, minerals, herbs, all those sorts of things. It talks about what it is, where it might come from, what it's good for, what it's recommended for. And so you go through this whole litany of all these different, as I said, herbs and minerals and vitamins and supplements. And then you get into the further part of the book, and it gives you all these different ailments that you might have. And I'm talking A to Z ailments. Everything you possibly could imagine that might be wrong with the body is in here, with ideas of how you might make yourself feel better, boost your system, alleviate pain, those sorts of things. And what I did was I just picked a bee sting of one because it's summertime, right? So you look up bee sting, and it talks about what different types of animals, or not animals, pardon me, insects will sting you, and what the different things that might happen from a bee sting, you know, what the physical ailment might be if you're allergic to a bee sting, you know, how to look out for those sorts of things. And then it talks about, you know, different things that you can immediately do for the bee sting to make your area feel better. First of all, it tells you how to extract the stinger if there is one in there. And then it talks about things not to do, you know, things to do to help the sting feel better. And then it gives you maybe supplements, mostly topical supplements, to help make that area feel better and get kind of back to a normal stage. And that's the way it is with every kind of ailment that this book talks about. And I'm telling you what, it talks about absolutely anything that, like I said, could go wrong with the human body. And I love to just look through this book. It's just fascinating. First of all these ailments that you had no idea that were there, of course. And then all the different information about the supplements and what they do and how they treat the body, you know, what their interaction with the body is. Very interesting read. The other one is a complimentary book, and this is Herbal Healing. It's by the same authors, and it is set up the same way. Very beginning of the book, it talks about things like poultices and tinctures and concoctions, and then it talks about what the herbs are. Every herb, again, as I said, I mean, I will look through the herbs for hours. I didn't know that was an herb. I didn't know that was an herb. And it'll talk to you about what the herb is, where it comes from, what it might be good for, just generally speaking. And then, again, when you get back into the ailment section, it says these herbs would be very beneficial for this particular ailment. And you know, to help boost the system or make you feel better, or if you have an ailment, make that feel better. So again, this isn't a recommendation that you use this besides a doctor. Always get a primary care physician's help, but it's a good supplement. It's just very interesting. I love them both very much. I got these on Amazon. The list price, the book price is $30 each book. Which is really, when you see the size of the book, it's a pretty good buy. But I went to Amazon, and that's where I got them. And this book, which, as I said, it's kind of funny about this book was $30. On Amazon, it is, where's my notes here? Oh, here we go. On Amazon, this is $18.30. And this book, the Nutritional Healing, is also $30. And on Amazon, it's $16 and change. So it's a pretty good discount from the book list price of $30. And I'll put a link down below if you're interested in even just taking a look at the books. So that's my book review. I think they're great books. I love them. I'm glad they're in our home, and I refer to them constantly regarding different things that might come up in a physical need that we have. Headaches. The director sprained his finger the other day, and I looked up what we could do to make his finger feel better. And it's just that kind of a book, besides the fact that it's just fascinating, interesting stuff. So that's it for the book review. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. I'll try to help you if I can as far as giving more information about the book. And tell your friends, subscribe if you haven't. Leave a comment, as I said, give us a thumbs up, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.